We all know Einstein as one of the greatest minds of all time, one of the greatest physicists of all time. He solved one of the most challenging problems in physics. He discovered the theory of relativity. He won the Nobel Peace Prize. Overall, we often refer to Einstein as one of the greatest scientists, one of the greatest minds, one of the greatest physicists. And a lot of people ascribe his success to his extreme mental prowess, his very high intelligence level. But in the book Einstein, Walter Isaacson talks about how Einstein truly achieved that level of greatness. Here's what Einstein said in his own words. He said, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Now, I want to dissect that. He's saying, it's not that I'm so smart that I have accomplished so much. Because there are a lot of people who are super smart, but they don't have that staying power with problems. So what Einstein is saying is, it's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The key here is staying with problems longer, being able to focus on something for extended periods of time without distraction. What's happening in today's world? Let's say you're working on an important problem. Now, as soon as you get anywhere close to a level of struggling with the problem, you distract yourself. You go check your email, you check your Twitter, you check your Facebook, you check, all sorts of things rather than sticking with that problem. But what Einstein is saying is, it's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. So if only we could stay with problems longer, we could also achieve a level of greatness that currently may have been eluding us. You see, the key to great success in any field, whether it's research, whether it's business, whether it's education, software, anything that you want, it's focus. The great Voltaire, he was one of the greatest authors to have ever lived. He said, "No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking." No problem. No matter how big, every damn problem you're encountering in your life, that can be resolved with sustained thinking. Now, he also says, no problem can withstand the assault. Now, it's not just a little skirmish. It's not a one-off fight. It's a full-blown assault. Assault of sustained thinking, sustained focus on a problem, deep focus on that problem. That's what Voltaire is asking for. Exactly what Einstein said. He said, I stay with problems longer. So one of the greatest scientists, one of the greatest physicists of all time, then one of the greatest authors of all time, they're both saying the same things. And not only that, Bruce Lee, one of the greatest martial artists of all time, he said, a great warrior is an average man with laser-like focus. See, great warrior, in words of Bruce Lee, that's a big distinction. But he says, a great warrior is an average man, but with laser-like focus. So the question is, how many hours a day do you operate with that level of focus, with that level of intensity that Einstein and Voltaire and Bruce Lee are talking about? Probably not much. You are surrendering to the temptations of the day. You're surrendering to all the distractions that are coming your way. All the great ones are saying the same thing. In your quest for greatness, whether it is in business, whether it is in finance, whether it is in entrepreneurship, whether it's a job, whether it's software, in your quest for greatness, focus is your ultimate weapon in all the different fields imaginable, whether you're, no matter what endeavor you're going after. So in today's world, where we are totally inundated with distractions, we are bombarded with email and IM and Slack and Skype and social media and Facebook and Twitter and phone and text messages and all those things. This unique ability to focus is becoming extremely rare, and hence it's becoming extremely valuable. What's rare becomes valuable. The demand for your ability to focus is rising, but its supply is shrinking. Fewer and fewer people are able to focus deeply. But the truth is, those who win in today's knowledge economy will be the ones who can focus for extended periods of time. They will be the ones who can shut out all distractions from their lives. So, if you want to do great things, if you truly want to live a great life, whatever that definition of greatness is for you, you must become super focused. And that's exactly why I designed focus blocks, so that you can do highly focused work for long periods of time without any distractions of any kind, so that you can solve big problems and so that you can do great work, you can grow your business, you can grow your finances, you can do great research, whatever it is for you, you can do that. How many of us know exactly what we should be doing to achieve our goals, but for some reason just don't end up doing those things? We have great ideas, but we get stuck in procrastination, overwhelm, and analysis paralysis, which leads to a lot of wasted time every single day. We feel scattered, disorganized, and all over the place. We lack structure and accountability and have trouble following through on what we say we are going to do. And this pattern repeats itself every day, day in and day out. It doesn't have to be like this. Introducing Focus Blocks, the ultimate productivity tool for creators, entrepreneurs, and knowledge workers of every kind who use their brains to create value in this world. Using the proven science of live, real-time, human-to-human accountability, we can turbo boost your productivity within an hour. Here is how it works. First, identify the times when you intend to do your most important work, and then book 1 hour long live focus blocks from our calendar inside the members area. Second, simply show up for your live focus block. Every focus block is guided by a live trained focus guide and conducted over live Zoom video call with participants from around the world. We recommend you keep your camera on because it builds in an additional level of accountability, but if you want to keep the camera off, that's okay too. For the first few minutes, the focus guide will direct everyone to remove all distractions and ask everyone to make commitments on what they will be working on during the focus block. All done via chat or in small breakout rooms on Zoom. Now, your focus guide will officially start the focus block work session. Minimize your Zoom window and open your work window. With clear intention and commitment, you get to work on your most important task. Everyone on the call is on mute, so you don't hear a pin drop. Allow yourself to lose your sense of time and just immerse yourself in your work. The focus block work session usually lasts for 47 to 53 minutes, but you don't have to worry about keeping time because your guide keeps the time. And when the time is up, your focus guide will use soft sounds to let you know that the focus block work session is done. You report on your progress on Zoom via chat or in small breakout rooms. You celebrate your victories, and then your focus guide will guide you through some scientifically proven relaxation exercises and stretches before the focus block is done. Now, having accomplished your most important work for the day, you can now start another focus block right after, or you can go on with your day, your choice. The more focus blocks you do every day, the more goals you accomplish. So we recommend you do as many focus blocks as possible, and that's why we give you unlimited access to focus blocks. Your focus blocks become your cornerstone ritual, keeping you on track and shortening the gap between where you are and where you want to be. As a result of just showing up for focus blocks, you finally start doing the things you always knew you should be doing. With this newfound structure and clarity, you will accomplish more goals in less time and consistently stack wins by focusing on your highest impact activities. Don't go it alone anymore. Use focus blocks to get real-time human accountability and consistently turn your goals and dreams into concrete accomplishments you are proud of. Join Focus Blocks today.